A student preparing for competitive exam asked this question on Osho in comment section of a video on YouTube channel by famous personality Vikas Divyakirti of Drishti is involved in imparting coaching for UPSC examination conducted by Government of India. Q. How why Osho thinks so different and talk about their logics, competition and his effect on the world. As per my personal experience after application of awareness meditation, as suggested by Osho, I can say that Osho is a mystic and every mystic thinks differently, that is why people around him/her feel uncomfortable with him. It is because they are acting from their center of being. They know the answer of prominent question who am I? This is the answer of how Osho is able to think so differently etc. There is a seed of enlightenment hidden in all of us, but only few try to grow it into a tree by removing conditioning done on them by society which is equal to preparing ground to sow the seed of awareness. When this seed becomes a flower, cherry blossom, then it starts spreading its fragrance around due to no reason. There is no need of any taker of it, because spreading it around is such a blissful joy. There arises great compassion in every mystic in their logic, their thinking, their message, their way of conveying their message is an outpouring like natural effortless phenomenon. So out of joy and compassion they become like a flute and the beyond starts working through them. Like a democratic government works through their executives like as officers, the existence or God works through mystics like Osho, so mystics are like executives of the cosmic government, and every mystic contributes to people of whole world towards awakening of more and more persons in future. They may look like against the society but this is the only way society could be get rid of that which is rotten, stale in them. Mystics are the one who are able to look from above so they could notice the meaningless acts of society and can suggest the ways to get rid of them. With enlightened persons, mystics, the planet is always full to its requirement whether we are able to notice them or not. They keep handing over the baton of truth to next generation people. They do not bother to change the society as a whole at large scale. Osho is rare flowering like Buddha, and such mystics are being used by existence to bring radical changes in society once in 2000 to 2500 years. Prior to Osho the world was divided into East and West. The East was known for inner journey and was buried under the burden of ancient traditional knowledge while the West was known for scientific and modern developments. Osho has successfully demonstrated that the world is now one globalization begun at Osho Commune, Pune. When rich and educated people from 75 countries belonging to nearly every religion lived peacefully on vegetarian diet for 20 years to become part of existential experiment carried out under his eternal presence. The East learned to work meticulously and efficiently to make progress through scientific developments and the West learned mediation and experienced awakening and gained the joy of becoming a flute and to let existence use their body to work through them. The earth became flat for the first time. His teachings have loosened the shackles of religion on the people of every religion around the world. Sex was taboo in the East and newlywed people started living in bedroom for the first time. Death was taboo in the West and people could not dare to talk about it even in private. Osho's experiment helped the people of the West, by living together with people of the East, to talk freely about death because they understood practically that death happens to the body only and its eternal part consciousness remains. His message can be best understood from two of his books 1, Shin Shin Ming the Book of Nothing, Osho on Sazens the Zen Understanding of Mind and Consciousness and 2, Unio Mystica Volume 1 and 2, Osho on Sufism by Sanya's book The Hadika, The Walled Garden. Osho says that if all my books are going to be burned then please save these 2 books and spirituality will grow again over a period of time. For timeline of Osho's work please visit sanyas.wiki and osho.com, and for online guidance iOshu app may be useful in understanding by experimenting his suggested mediations. As we grow we need to become more efficient so as to earn our bread and butter hence we become robotic. While in our childhood we acted consciously during every act. This is why even the work was relaxing like a play. This awareness that we have lost is needed to be regained or discovered. Osho says at any moment you close your eyes, first you will see thoughts, a layer of thinking all around you, thoughts vibrating, one coming, another going, a crowd, a traffic. Remain silent for a few seconds, and suddenly you will see that thinking is no longer there but dreaming has started. You are dreaming that you have become the president of a country, or you have found a brick of gold on the road, or you have found a beautiful woman or a man, and suddenly you start projecting. Dreams start functioning. If you continue dreaming for a long time, one moment will come when you will fall asleep, thinking, dreaming, sleep, and from sleep again to dreaming and thinking. This is how your whole life revolves. Real awareness is not known yet, and that real awareness is what Patanjali says will destroy ignorance, not knowledge, but awareness. We collect knowledge just to befool ourselves and others. Osho, Yoga the Science of the Soul. The mind is biggest hurdle in our inner journey. It is helpful too, but only up to a certain altitude. After that it needed to be disconnected from it because then it starts creating more trouble. So just like first stage of rocket engine is left to drop on the Earth so that the satellite can be launched in its orbit, our mind too needs to be dropped in subtle ways so that even the mind could not recognize being dropped. Awareness meditation is of great help in getting this job done. Osho says the deep problem is how to become aware, how not to be unconscious. From where to start? Don't try to fight with some very deep-rooted habit. You will be defeated. Start with very neutral habits. For example, you go for a walk, just be aware that you are walking. Try to walk with witnessing consciousness. Awareness meditation is the way worked for me, and I tried it first during brushing my teeth in the morning after trying 8 to 10 meditations over a period of 15 years. So there is no need to reinvent the circle for you. Maybe you too find it suitable. Otherwise, with dynamic meditation and or kundalini in the evening, it is suitable for most of the people. There are 110 other meditation techniques discovered by Indian mystic Gorakhnath about 500 years before and further modified by Osho for contemporary people that one can experiment, and the suitable one could be practiced in routine life. Osho International Online, OIO, provides facility to learn these from your home, through Osho Meditation Day at €20 per person. OIO rotate times through 3 time zones: NY, Berlin and Mumbai. You can pre-book according to the convenient time for you. Osho International Online, OIO, provides facility to learn these from your home apart from above. 1. There is Osho evening meeting streaming, which can be accessed every day at local time starting 6:40 p.m., of which Osho says that he wants his people to view it all over the world, and these days it is possible, and 16 of the meditations mostly with video instructions and so much more on osho.com/meditate. 2. There is a 7 days free trial also for people who would like to first try it out. This is an opportunity for learning and knowing Osho through these sannyasins who lived in his presence and brought to life his words in best possible quality in all formats. Disciples of Jesus left him alone in last minutes, but Osho's disciples remained with him till he left his body willingly after working, till last day, for all of us to get enlightened. Jesus tried hard till last minute, before being caught, to teach meditation to his disciples. As per St. John's Gospel, Jesus used word sit to transfer his meditative energy to them and went on to pray God, but on returning he found them sleeping. He tried 2 times again, but in vain. Even today Zen people use word sit for meditation, and they're saying sit silently, do nothing, season comes and the grass grows by itself green. His message is purely that of Buddha. The message consists of awareness. He shouts again and again, beware. And remember, the word beware consists of 2 words, be aware. He says again and again, remain awake. But he has to translate it into Jewish metaphors. Hi. I write my comments from my personal experiences of my inner journey. This post may include teachings of mystics around the world that I found worth following even today. For more about me and to connect with me on social media platforms, have a look at my Linktree website for connecting with my social media links, or subscribe my YouTube channel and or listen to the podcasts, etc.